let me give you a secret. When you have the percussions going over the melody, this gets the people's heads bobbing. When that beat comes in, you ever listen to a song when the beat drops and you felt the song take off and the beat grabbed you and your ears, you made that ugly face like, oh, that joint is fire, man. That's how the percussion lays over the melody. It's like, man, when the percussions hit the melody, the melody is tight and the percussion's on top of that. Yeah, that's that effect of what drums, or in this case, percussions, do in the song with a tight melody. Today, we're going to talk about the best way for a new music producer to start constructing a beat, to start building it all around, right? Where do you start? How do you get the foundation? What all do you have to do to at least have the foundation of the beat and build everything on top of that? Each producer has their own way of getting started creating a beat, but I'm going to show my top 3 strategies that I use that has worked time and time again after the hundreds of beats that I created, the hundreds of songs that I've started from the beginning. I'm going to give you my outlook behind creating a dope beat, all right, where it all starts. Okay, this works for experienced music producers as well as beginners. And while we're talking about beats, if you're a beginner and you want to get started producing music and get paid from it, from selling your beats, you want to learn how to use the right equipment super producers use in their studio, learn how to create your first dope beat and how to make money from it. All right, check out my free workshop I recorded just for you, the Producer's Blueprint. Go to aspireproducerslab.com if you're listening on your favorite podcast app, or you can look in the description below if you're on YouTube and hit the link and watch the free workshop I prepared for you. Get started today. All right, let's talk about constructing a beat. Think about building a house. You have the foundation, you have the wood frame, you have the plumbing, you have the pipes, you have the sheetrock that are on the 2x4s, the roof, the bricks, okay, all of that. Most engineers start building the house the same way. Even audio engineers have a certain way that they approach mixing and mastering a session. We'll talk about mixing on another episode. That's a very important skill to have. I'll bring an audio engineer on the show to give us some tips on that subject. I pre-mix my beats, but I have an engineer, a professional engineer that has an ear for mixing and mastering. There are some producers, they can do it all. I prefer to let the experts who have been mixing beats for years mix my music. I can do it, but not to the level that they can. They've been doing this for years. Now, what I specialize in is creating beats and exploring and having different avenues in, making money from your beats. I do know that, but we have an audio engineer that can come on the show and give us different tips on mixing and getting it to sound as best as we can. I understand not everybody may not be able to afford a audio engineer, so it'll be good for you to have that skill if that's what you would like to do.